Hi, welcome to Meet Me in the Middle. I'm Kirsten Cole, your host today, and we have a terrific episode. We are speaking with a family that got handed a whole lot of lemons, like the rest of us, in the pandemic, and chose to make a midstream pivot like you've probably never heard before. Welcome this morning to Jason and Elisa Hochman. Thank you so much for being with us. You may know them as the Quarantine Quartet. They're all over your social feeds. Of course, now that I've said it out loud, and if your phone's in the room with you, it's going to be dropped into your feed no matter what, because you know your phone is listening. And that's terrific, because first of all, you're going to have great musical content. You're going to have great family content. Really very inspirational. We use that word a lot, but truly it was. You guys were music teachers, music professionals, music performers when the pandemic hit. In February, you signed a brand new lease for a brand new space, a studio. Everything was going terrifically.
Yeah. And then the pandemic came,
Right.
We had to shift everything, all of our students to online. Joseph and Noah both had to go full remote.
And those are your sons, Joseph and Noah,
Joseph
and they
and
were
Noah,
how old at the time?
They were 8 and 10 at the time.
So you became homeschool teachers like the rest of us?
Yeah.
Right.
And homeschool workers, because we had to shift our whole school that was in person and now accommodate everyone on Zoom and Skype
And
at the time.
Elisa, had you guys ever done that before? Had you ever done electronic, digital lessons like that?
No, we haven't. I mean, we had maybe a handful of students that had moved away that studied with us in New York, and then they wanted to stay with us, so they would take some Zoom lessons or Skype lessons at the time. But no, we never had to shift like full group classes, because what we offered at New York Guitar Academy, that's our school, group classes for kids and adults, anywhere between like 3 to 6 students in a group setting. So we had to now do that all fully online. So it was a very big shift for us.
And I mean, living the life of a musician in New York is one of passion. It's one of great heart space. It's one that's supported. We have a very vibrant artistic community in New York. It is not one generally of a tremendous amount of wealth.
Mm-hmm.
It's
a hustle.
It's a hustle, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when you choose to be a musician, to follow your heart, you do have to hustle.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Elisa and I both are, we're a guitar duo. We do weddings and private events. We go by Jay and Lee. And all of our weddings, all of our private performances were all canceled or postponed indefinitely. So we
didn't know where we were headed
in limbo.
to.
We were in limbo. It was just
but yet
uncertain.
you still had to pay apartment rent. You still had to pay a lease on your studio space.
Yeah, our new lease that we just had to do. We had to pay the monthly rent on that, and
you needed to eat.
Yeah, yeah. It was a rough time, but luckily most of our students all went remote. And that kept us going during that.
And for like mental health reasons, like how much sourdough could you bake?
Yeah.
Bake, right? You needed music in your life.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
People must have seen you as a lifeline.
Yeah, at the time, totally. Well, everyone's personal journey was kind of just upended at that point. Right. So, and no one knew what was going on. We didn't know how long we would be in quarantine or the whole closure, the closures that we had. No one knew how long it would last.
It did keep people stable, because I know they would look forward to still keeping that. It was weekly classes, so keeping that weekly time and seeing us, and it was very, very nice and warm to have that continue going on.
And we had some virtual performances too. Remember that?
We also did some virtual performances. That was fun as well.
So that was kind of cool.
And I remember, seeing like people performing together, singing together, choral performances. I mean, we all needed joy. And so I always think of, music as bringing so much joy to our life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think one of the
100%.
biggest stresses though was Joseph and Noah being at home indefinitely, right? With not knowing what to do with
we all worried about our kids
and stuff.
And socialization and their mental health.
Their activity,
and
not being able to move around. I remember we did like the floor is lava in the house. Remember that?
Yeah. I try to be really creative.
Try
different ways to get them active and move around.
Yeah, because everyone was scared to go outside.
Sure. And so we were on social media. At what point did you have the aha moment? Let me start doing a little something on the social media, on the gram or the Facebook or the YouTube.
Yeah, it was Instagram. That was the only one. We were just, we knew that we would all be all together every day. And I just thought to myself, oh, this would be a good time for us to, just start a page and try to make a little family band and just document, each day of us playing and making a little video and uploading it to Instagram. And we'll call it Quarantine Quartet. We had 50 people on the page, and it was friends and family. And I remember we started. Yeah,
he started it right away. So March 21st of 2020. So it was
that's
only
day
one
one.
week.
Yeah.
He was like, it was a Saturday, and he's like, hey, you want to start documenting our practice? We can make an Instagram page. We already had an Instagram page for them. Like he said, it was like 50 followers. We didn't really do much with it. We're like, we'll rename it Quarantine Quartet, and we'll and we'll just post. We'll do like practice day. Like today will be practice day 1, and then tomorrow will be practice day 2, and it'll just keep us motivated to
we'll
practice.
Mark the days. How many days
are going? And
we're over 2,000 days now.
We have never stopped over 5 years now, and it's day 2,000. I think 90.
Yeah, now we have over 2 million followers between all the social channels.
Yeah,
from
50.
Yeah, from 50.
Yeah,
well, 1.2 million on Instagram, but then with Facebook we have almost 700,000, and we're late with TikTok, and now we're like at almost 160,000 on TikTok.
Yeah, and we're about to hit 200.
We're about to hit 200 on YouTube. So between all the platforms,
you guys are doing the thing.
Yeah, it was kind of unexpected. We didn't think it would blow up to the way it blew up.
It did blow up.
Yeah,
and
it did.
With that blow up comes a lot of opportunity.
Oh,
I mean,
totally.
you had already published books of music, right? These are instruction manuals.
Yeah, some of them came out afterwards, but these these two were before
Go ahead
COVID.
and hold those up.
So these are, if you want to learn how to play our style of guitar, these are songs that we wrote.
Which is?
Spanish. Spanish guitar,
and classical guitar.
Classical guitar, Spanish guitar,
and this draws from your
guitar.
Argentine heritage.
Yes. Both my parents are from Argentina.
Right.
And
so
you
this
can't
was
tell.
your
I can speak
music.
Spanish. You can't tell though. It's kind of like my ninja skill. But yeah.
And then we also have the fantastic CD that has come out as well.
Yeah,
Right?
we're proud of that. It's our first.
So this came
full-length
out
album.
last year, October 25th of 2024. And then now we're working on a new album. We're releasing new tracks each month, and we plan to release our new album in May.
And you also do a lot of really awesome covers that are reimagined in the Spanish or flamenco style.
Oh yeah.
Which really lets people access the music at a different level as well, because it's like something that's so familiar with us.
Exactly,
but with that beautiful vibrancy that Spanish guitar can bring to it.
Yeah, Spanish guitar
and
twist.
epic backdrops too, I might add, right?
Oh, on the videos that we did? Yeah.
So where have you recorded some of your videos?
Well, we just did a whole batch in the Dumbo, Brooklyn.
Right.
Dumbo, Brooklyn, and we did
right on the waterfront,
right on the
under
waterfront.
the bridge.
Yeah, under the bridges. It was pretty cool. And we have other music videos that we've released, and one that we're releasing next month, and that's all in kind of like really cool looking warehouses. Yeah.
So there's a lot that we need to dig into, but we need to bring in Noah and Joseph. We want to hear you play. We want to get a beautiful taste of this. And then also, I want to talk to people who say, you know what, I just feel this burgeoning creativity in me. I would love to make a shift. I'd love to bring my family into it. And we'll talk about how you've actually been able to turn this into a whole industry now. There's merch, there's deals. And I want to dig into that a little bit more, because people say, wow, you have 2 million followers. How do you do it? We're going to ask the how. You're going to tell us the why. You're going to give us the secret sauce. But first, we're going to take a little bit of a break. I'm Kirsten Cole. This is Meet Me in the Middle. And we'll see you in just a couple minutes so that we can listen to the Quarantine Quartet. Welcome back to Meet Me in the Middle. I'm Kirsten Cole. What a terrific group of guests we have today. So musically talented. And this is the Hochman family. And now they're going to play for us. We have Jason and Elisa, Joseph and Noah, our 4 Spanish guitarists. And you are going to share with us one of your recently released new singles, which is
Outer Square.
Outer Square. And this was born of, is there an inspiration for it?
No, we keep a little guitar in the car, this mini guitar in the car, and I would
of course you do.
And when I was stuck in traffic, I would start writing little melodies, and kind of just branched off of there, and everyone contributed something to the song.
So we're going to call this Outer Square, courtesy of congestion pricing.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and play us. Wow. Quarantine Quartet. Noah, Joseph, Elisa, Jason, thank you so much for that. That was fantastic.
Thank you.
But you have even more that you want to share with us, right?
Yes.
We have a drop coming in January.
Yes, we have a new original song called Neo Rumba, and that is coming out January 2nd, the first Friday of the new year.
Wonderful. So we get a preview. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Are you guys ready?
Much passion. That was just fantastic. Thank you so much. Quarantined Quartet, New York's very own. And coming up on the other side of the break, we're going to check in with a family about how these unexpected challenges created great opportunities and what you can learn from the lessons that they have already walked when we come back on the other side of the break. This is Meet Me in the Middle. We're having a musical episode with the Quarantine Quartet. This is a family that in midlife had to make a pivot because of the pandemic. They were able to bring their kids into the family business. And now through social media, we hear these great stories, where people just blow up. And I would say getting 2 million followers, that's definitely a major glow up in the music space. How did you do it? How did it happen? I know there was so much organic and there was just desire, but then how did you monetize it?
Well, monetizing, I mean, there's different layers to that, right? So
sure. I mean, I don't know because this is not my space.
Yeah, there's a lot of consistent posting. Just posting every day really helped. And pitching ourselves to a lot of different places.
You and I have been talking on Instagram for quite a while. And I can't remember if I reached out to you first or you to me, but it did feel very organic.
Yeah, I probably reached out to you. I do all the PR stuff pretty much for the group. And So some things come to us though. I think just from having an online presence, we'll get opportunities.
Who have you been working with?
We've done partnerships with Verbo. We've done partnerships with State Farm. We also are official artists of the guitars we play, which is Quartet guitars. And we're also official artists of the strings and the gear that we use from D'Addario.
Okay. And then you're also the artist in residence of our very famous Tavern on the Green.
The best restaurant in New York City, of course.
Absolutely. I've interviewed Chef. I've eaten there. And it's just such one of those great New York spaces.
Yeah. So that, being on social media, put our eye to the owner of Tavern on the Green, one of the owners.
You ended up in his feed.
Yeah. And he offered us a residency there, which we're really grateful for. We're completing our 5th season there this year. So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
You're grateful. I see a lot of gratitude.
We are grateful. Grateful. Oh, totally. I mean, it's not an easy
I see this
industry.
like beautiful gratitude when you're playing with your boys. You had just this like angelic demeanor while you were playing. I just saw so much love. I just kept thinking of like mother hen, mother creator, having your boys into that space. The fact that you've been able to share this passion and joy with them and that they gratefully received it and are reflecting it back into the world. How's that make you feel as a mom to be able to do all those things with your beautiful boys?
Yeah, no, I'm very, very blessed. So luckily I started them very young. So they started playing guitar literally 3 years old. They probably don't even remember the first day they picked up a guitar. So it became so natural, like a language. So therefore it made it very easy for us to just continue to grow. And then having Quarantine Quartet, for them seeing the pages grow, and for them seeing us get these opportunities, it made them just want to naturally practice, share music with the world. Like we would get, messages, every single morning I wake up and I watch your video of the day. And it's just so nice to see all this come back. And whenever we play a Tavern on the Green, we always have followers that come and say, I came here just to see you guys. And the meet and greet is beautiful. So that we're very blessed to have all these opportunities come and to have them grow to be able to play. They're even faster than us at this point in certain
the
ways.
Fingers
so,
fly.
Yes.
And I love the strings, but I also love the percussive nature of it as well. Those two going hand in hand.
Yeah, that's the flamenco inspiration.
Yeah, we love that style. And that also what gave them, like right away, Joseph, when he was younger, he loved whenever I would play like fast strumming. So he would just naturally start tapping on the guitar and he now created all these cool different strum patterns himself.
The songs we played didn't feature that, but he's really percussive. He plays some really good percussive stuff. Yeah.
He also plays some drums too. So
yeah, not as much anymore, but. Yeah.
And so, did this pivot, which had to have been terrifying in the time, has it changed your life for the better?
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, from all the opportunities that we've had and the concerts that we've played and the concerts that we are playing. Being a musician, you couldn't ask for a better outcome, right? Having a following and fans that like your music and want to come see you play, and people that
were able to collaborate with the Gypsy Kings.
Yes. An amazing experience to collaborate with the Gypsy Kings. We've done that twice already, where they have invited us to the arenas that they were playing at. First, it was at the New Jersey Performing Arts Center in 2023, where we went backstage. And we did a collaboration where we all played together, posted that online, and went viral. And then this past summer, 2025, we were invited to the Bergen Performing Arts Center, where we once again all played backstage. But this time they invited Joseph and Noah up on stage to play some songs with them. And that was just incredible. It was just a whole sea of people going crazy. And
that's the beauty of Instagram, because we covered their songs, and we would tag Tonino. Them, He's the finding
one of the founders.
Of the Gypsy Kings, and he loved what we did. And so that created that connection.
So much success. I love this conversation. I love hearing about how you were able to embrace this changed space, learn new skills, continue to reflect and grow with the boys, the Quarantined Quartet, the Hochman family, Brooklyn's very own, New York's very own. Make sure you definitely buy their album and check them out on all their social media channels. I'm Kirsten Cole. Thank you so much for meeting us in the middle today as we explore changing when you have to. We'll see you next time.